Yo, what's up everyone, oofro here, and today, as you guys can probably tell from the title, we are going to be doing some Clash Royale Mythbusters. So for you guys that don't know what Mythbusters is, we take your guys' myths from the comment section, we test them out in-game, and then we either confirm the myth or we bust the myth. So yeah, really awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like. Of course, we will know when you guys like the video as well, you get legendary cards. It's crazy stuff how it works. It's honestly is. I don't understand it myself, but apparently if you guys like the video, you'll get a legendary card. I don't know, try it out, see what happens. And yeah, without wasting any more time, let's jump right into the first myth here, which is if you touch the subscribe button, it will turn grey. Crazy myth, I know, so I need all you guys right now to hit that sub button and let me know if it turns grey. I'm not too sure, it might turn grey, it might turn blue, it might turn purple, who really knows? I need you guys to confirm this myth or bust it in my comment section for me. Do that and you're the real MVP. So yeah, that's one for you guys to try out at home, and let's move right into the next myth here, which is if you throw a goblin barrel just before getting 3 crowned, elixir will splat when it lands. Okay, so as you guys can see here, we're into a game. Turtle, he's about to 3 crown me. You guys can see my tower health is very low. I got that goblin barrel ready in my hand. Anyway, 82 health left on the tower, 1 log away. He's about to throw the log. I'm about to throw my goblin barrel. You guys will see where the goblin barrel will land. He throws his log, I get 3 crown, we throw the goblin barrel, and boom! You guys can see there, it did actually explode into elixir and not goblins. So yeah, this myth is confirmed. Alright guys, next up we got 8-bit wolf coming in with a myth saying if you use the log, then pause, the log will jump after a short amount of time. Okay, so you guys can see here, me and Turtle, we went into a game. This is obviously the replay I'm watching of the game, and like this myth says, apparently if we pause the video while the log is played, it will jump in the air randomly. Okay, so you guys can see here, we've got a log in our hand. We play it down the lane, and then boom, I pause it there. Nothing happened, and then I'm going to quickly start it and then pause it again, and then here you guys will actually see, there we go, it jumped. A really weird feature on the replay where if you play a log, it will just randomly jump. I don't really know what causes it to do it either, but you guys can see here I mirrored my log again just because I wanted to try and get it again. And again, first time I paused it, didn't work. I kept it there for a while and then just quickly, you know, paused and then resumed it again. And yeah, the log jumped again. So myth confirmed. I didn't even know this myself. So yeah, a really weird feature inside the game. I don't really know what benefit that brings to the game, but yeah. Okay, so we're going to move on into the next myth. And our next myth is if you pause a replay while the goblin barrel is in the air, it will rotate. So very similar to the whole log one. We're into, you know, the exact same game. I just tested them back to back because this was easy to do. You guys can see that I throw 1 goblin barrel, I throw 2 goblin barrels, and yep, I paused the replay and they do continue to rotate. But a bonus which I did not know about is, you just saw it there, the goblin barrels randomly jump up. So not only do they rotate when it's paused in the air, but you guys will see now they actually bounce up for whatever reason and then slowly float down. Really weird stuff. I really did not understand it myself, and once again that myth is confirmed. So the next myth here is pretty long. I'm going to chuck it up on the screen for you guys obviously, and it says if you have a mirror prince and ice spirit, you can make the mirrored prince cost 2 elixir. First you have to put the ice spirit and then the prince and then the mirror brackets, do this very fast. When you deploy them, the spirit and the prince should go down. So yeah, what this guy is pretty much saying, if you play the prince, ice spirit, and then the mirror card all very quickly, pretty much the mirrored prince will become 2 elixir, which is very weird. We're going to try it out here in a game. Okay, so you guys can see we're in a game here, and I got the ice spirit, prince, and mirror card already in my hand. I'm going to play the ice spirit, then prince, then mirror card in that order, fast as I can. You're going to see it here, and boom. You guys can see I did it literally as quickly as I could. You guys saw it said I didn't have enough elixir and the prince is in the mirrored card slot. So obviously I just didn't want to do it once because, you know, we need to see if there's consistency there. Okay, so you guys can see once again we've got the ice spirit, we got the prince, and we got the mirror card in my hand, and we're going to try to do this again. I'm also waiting for my elixir to build right up to the top just so we can do this with the maximum amount of elixir. Anyway, so So you guys can see here, we're about to hit 10. Boom, we hit 10 there. And we are going to play it in the same order, trying to mirror this prince to make it only cost 2 elixir. Sounds crazy. Hopefully we can do it here. 60 seconds left of the game as well. Okay, so here we go. We're about to do it. We're about to play the ice spirit. That boom, boom, and you guys can see that time I was actually spamming down the mirror card. And yeah, it just wasn't allowing me to actually play the card because it just cost too much elixir. So yeah, unfortunately now I'm going to bust this myth. And yeah, like I said, I tried it a few times. I could never get it to work. So yeah, unfortunately myth busted. But yeah, I'm guessing that would be a glitch if you could do that, and it would probably get patched. Alright guys, now into the next myth here. And these two myths are very similar. And yeah, the myth is, can spells hit a bandit as she dashes? If you freeze the bandit while she's dashing, will she freeze or slip on the ice? So yeah, we're into a game here, once again with Turtle. A really interesting myth, because I'm not actually too sure myself whether a freeze spell can actually freeze a bandit as she dashes. I got the bandit card in my hand, I'm just cycling at this point. We gave it a few attempts already. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the timing down right away, but yeah. Here we go. The bandit is about to be placed down. She's going to do her little charge animation. And boom, there we go. Freeze spell pretty much perfectly timed. And the bandit just went right through it. So the freeze spell does not affect the bandit. Like I said, that's actually an interesting one to me. I didn't know that myself. I honestly thought, like, you know, the freeze spell just kind of comes down. Thought maybe it could, but apparently you cannot freeze a bandit as she dashes. And for whether a spell can actually hit a bandit at all, you guys are going to see here. I'm about to play my bandit, and then Turtle, he's going to play his log. And we're going to see whether the log can hit the bandit. I already know the answer to this one because I've shown it before, but nope, the bandit just dashes right through it. So I guess both these myths are busted. Okay guys, so moving right into the next myth here. If the opponent plays a troop, brackets preferably with fairly high health, e.g. golem, and you tornado and then mirror tornado the troop, with the mirror tornado slightly further behind, it turns the troop around. So now this one is just really fascinating to me, just because obviously when you play a tanky card, you only see them go one direction, and that's normally towards your enemy's tower. So for it to be turned around, I'm wondering, will it moonwalk or what's going to happen with it? So we're going to play down a golem here. You guys can see I got my golem, I play him down. Turtle, once again, he's going to use the 2 tornadoes, and the 2 tornadoes actually do turn it around, and then you can see it starts to walk backwards for whatever reason, and then it turns around and then goes back to the tower. So that's a strange one. I'm not too sure why it walks backwards, but it does. And yeah, myth confirmed, but I really do not understand why. Okay, so the next myth here, if you freeze the Tesla while it's underground and drop a hog, is the Tesla gonna pop up or not? So we're into a game here. You can see Turtle, he placed the Tesla, I froze it, I placed down my hog, and nope, the Tesla just stays hidden underground. So yeah, that's a really weird one. Obviously, when the hidden Tesla is underground, you're not meant to be able to hit it at all with like damaged troops or spells or anything. Troops normally ignore it until it pops up. But yeah, really weird that you can actually freeze it underground, and then, you know, the hog rider will just completely ignore it. A pretty cool trick though if you are playing a hog freeze deck and your opponent has a Tesla. You guys can see there, the hog rider just ran straight to my tower. But yo, that was Mythbusters. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you guys leave your own myths in the comment section below to be featured in a future video. And yeah, make sure you guys take care, brush your hair, and peace out.